everybody. Good morning. It is, no, it's afternoon now, but anyway, it is 2 p.m. Monday morning, April 14th, day one of the new sales week. And boy, did we have a lot of sales come in overnight. So we're going to start putting it together and get it out in the mail today. All right. So starting off, we've got 1974 Topps Hank Aaron. And it is in 41252. The next is in Hank Aaron's in 41252. 41252. So 41252 is a busy day. So let's grab them out. Get that bag right here. 41252. We're gonna be pulling a lot out of this these bags here because we've done just loaded them up. All right, so got the Hank Aaron from 74. We got the 72 Hank Aaron in action. We got the 71 Tony Perez, and we've got the 71 Willie McCovey. We've also got to pull the same bag, the 71 Joe Morgan. We got to pull the 71 Ted Simmons, same bag. We've got to pull the 71 Al Kaline, same bag. We got to pull the 71 Bob Gibson, same bag. That's one order right there, all in this bag here. So, voila. Is that the same customer? Let's see. Nope, customer bought some more, so let's follow on with the same customer. All right, bag 41253. So let's grab 41253 and 41251. 512, 1, and 3. We'll just drop some dividers right there. Okay. All right, so we have a 1976 George Brett. We have a 1970 Topps Al Kaline. We have a 1970 Topps Tom Seaver. We have a 1969 Topps Barry Bonds. We have a 1968 Topps Al Kaline. We have a 1968 Topps Rod Carew. And the next one is a different buyer, so we're done with that. Let's pull these cards for this buyer right here. This is going to be a long video, guys. It's going to be a long one. A lot of overnight sales. All right, so 12, 1, 2, and 3. All right, so 12, 1. I had just purchased these cards from a person too, so good sales. All right, so we've got to get the 68 Al Kaline. There's the 68 Al Kaline. We've got to buy a 60. We got to get the 69 Rod Carew. There it is. That's 60. That's 60. I'm sorry, 68. That's right. Hold on, I hit the wrong button here when I pushed. All right, so again, we got the 68 Carew, 68 Kaline. Now we go to 69 Bonds. Then we roll into 1970 Topps. 1970 Topps. Here we go. 1970 Topps are all here. We need the Tom Seaver and the Al Kaline. There's the Seaver. Here's the Kaline. Where are you at, Al? Next to last, Al Kaline. And there's the Al Kaline. And then we're jumping bags here. We're going to go to 41253 bag. I'm just going to leave that out because I don't know what's going to come flying at me. 41253 bag. And we need the George Brett. 76 George Brett. Where's it at? There you go. 76 George Brett. And then we go to the 41252 bag. we need Bob Gibson, Al Kaline, Ted Simmons. There's the Gibson. Al Kaline, Ted Simmons, Joe Morgan. I think we need the McCovey too. Morgan, McCovey, and Perez. McCovey. Turn it this way so we all can see what I'm doing, maybe. And Tony Perez. Tony Perez. We need the 72 Hank Aaron in action right there. Mr. Henry Louis Aaron. And then we need the 74 right there. Card number 5. That is correct. Hank Aaron. And that's it for that customer's order. Taking advantage of the coupon. Buy 3, get 1 free. Great deals. Nice big order here. We're going to probably team bag them up and ship them out. Anyway, so next is, we get past that order and that one. We're going to go, we need the next order. So that 2 lots. The first one was $10.99 after discount, and the other one was $9.62 after the discount. And now we got to pull the 68 Ron Santo. So back to here. 68 Ron Santo, and we need the 68 Ron Santo sold for $1.89, and the 68 Billy Williams sold for $1.89. So let's load them up. There's the Santo. There's the Billy Williams. Now these cards, you know, the reason they're so cheap is because they're creased, guys. They have defects, all right, and so you know, it is what it is. If someone wants to buy them, I'll put them up. All right, next customer ordered. Next order came in from 412.55, 412.55, 412.51. Okay, so let's get the bag number 5. Already got 1, 2, 3. There's 4 and 5. Might as well grab them. I'm probably going to dig into those back there too. But we'll grab those 2 for now and see where we go from here. All right. Kirk Gibson. We need the Kirk Gibson card out of the 5 bag. Kirk Gibson out of the 5 bag. And the Fernando Valenzuela rookie card. So these are 1981 tops. There's the Fernando Valenzuela. And there's the Gibson right next to it. So very nice. Oh, crap, I just turned everything off. I don't know how I did that. I didn't touch anything. Bring it back up. What happened? Hold the phone. No. I didn't turn anything off. What happened? Time out, guys. We got a problem. Houston, we got a problem. Somehow, my computer shut off, and I lost everything as far as the order. So now I got to load it back up. Log back in. I don't know why it did that. That's kind of stupid. Stupid is, stupid does. All right, there we go. All right. We want to go to my eBay. Selling, that's correct. Orders, awaiting shipment. There we go. All right, back to the bottom now. Let's go. All right, we got past that. We got the Santo, we got the Billy Williams, we got the Kirk Gibson, the Fernando, and now we've got to switch bags and get to this one here because we need the 1970 Topps playoffs. Not that one. That's World Series right here. Seaver wins the opener. And that's, someone ordered that one. Next, we got to go find a 68 Carlton out of this stack here as well. 1968. Steve Carlton. That is done there. Let's line our bags up again. So that's 1. This is 2. This is 3. That's 4. This is 4. And this is 5. In case we get digging. All right, set them all there. Next, after the Carlton, I'll show you the. So there we go. We got the, back it up a little bit. There. That lot of 4 sold for $667. And there's another lot of 4. Again, buy 3, get the 4th one free. That's a 76 Topps Tom Seaver. It's in 41351. So new bag, new day. 41351. I'm gonna get these bags out because we're probably gonna need them all. These are ones that I literally just posted the night that they sold. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna need 76 Seaver. The 71 Concepcion, the 71 Tory, and then a Lincoln card. So let's pull the baseball and then we'll get the Lincoln. All right, we need a 76 Tom Seaver. That's in 41351. 41351. Tom Seaver. Gonna be the last card. Next to the last card. All right, well, there you go. There you have it. All right, then we jump to this bag here. We got to pull out the Concepcion and the Joe Torre. There's the Joe Torre. There's the Concepcion. Okay. And now we got to get to bag 4652. 4652. Pull one out here. All right, we need Abraham Lincoln. There it is, Honest Abe. Honest Abe. Goes there. Can't file these back because I don't think we're going to need any more of these presidential cards. Six, 5, 2. There we go. Okay, after Honest Abe, we need a few more. So now we need the 74 Bob Gibson, the 75 Willie McCovey, the 75 Harmon Killebrew. We need a 73 Raleigh Fingers, a 74 Al Kaline, a 72 Bob Gibson, 73 Al Kaline, 73 Yaz, a 73 Killebrew, a 71 Gaylord Perry, a 70 Yaz Strimsky, a 70 Barack, a 70 Vita Blue Gene Tennis Rookie Cards, a 70 Yastrzemski All-Star, a 70 McCovey All-Star, and a 69 Harmon Killebrew. And then we'll start a new order. Holy moly, let's get back here. So that lot with Abe Lincoln, by the way, was $7.55. And we did the $6.67 on that one. So we're on the new one now. All right, let's get Bob Gibson. 15 minutes in. All right, 74. We need 74 Bob Gibson. Where's Bob Gibson? He's in 413.52. Ooh. All right, 413, 413.51, 413.52. We need Gibson. We need McCovey. We need Killebrew. Okay, well, we'll get them out of another bag, apparently. We need the Bob Gibson out of this bag. There's the Bob Gibson out of this bag. Okay, now we need bag 412.53. 412. Oops. 412.54. All right. Yes, those are all parts of cards being ordered. Okay, we'll just keep stacking them up there. All right, so we need bag 412.53. That's this one here. We need the McCovey. We need the Killebrew. So there's the Killebrew. There's the McCovey. 412.52. 412.52. So we need the 5.2 bag now. Right here. We need the 72 Bob Gibson. There's the Bob Gibson. We need the 73 Raleigh Fingers. There's Raleigh. We need the 74 Al Kaline. There's Al. All right, we need the 73 K-line and the 73 Yaz. So there's the Yaz and the K-line. We need the 70 Gaylord Perry. There's Gaylord. We need the, 71. We need the 70, different bag, 1970, Lou Brock and Yaz. There's the Lou Brock. And we need the Yaz. There's the Yaz. Alrighty. What's next? Now we need the Gene Tennis and the Yaz All-Star. It's 1970. So there's the Yaz All-Star. We need the Gene Tennis Vita Blue rookie cards. Got those two. And we need the McCovey from 70 All-Star. There's the McCovey All-Star. And we need the 69 Killebrew. There's the 69 Killebrew. And that closes out that order. That order there was a $22.38 order. after discount. So next we need another order. Let's get this one going. We need the 72 Killebrew, the 73 McCovey, the 72 Robinson, the 72 Lou Brock, the 72 Yaz, the 74 Hank Aaron, card number 1 in that set, the 73 Tony Oliva, the 77 Nolan Ryan. So let's grab all of those and get them started. All right. I'm going to be 30 minutes right here. All right, we need the 72 413.53. 413.53 bag. Open this baby up. We need the 72 Harmon. Got them. There's 72 Harmon. We need the 72 Frank. There's the Frank. We need the 72 Lou Brock. There's Lou, right? We need the 73 McCovey. That's up here. There's the 73 McCovey. Need the 72 Yaz. There's a 72 Yaz. We need the 74 Hank is in a different bag. So we'll grab the Tony Oliva out of here. 73 Tony Oliva. There's the Tony Oliva. We need 2 more cards, so they're in different bags, 5-1 and the 5-2. So this is the 413-5-1. 413-5-1 is going to be the Nolan Ryan record breaker from 77. Not the Brit. There's the Nolan Ryan record breaker. And then from the other bag, we need, it says 412, we need a 413. 413-5-2, we need the Hank Aaron home run record. Right there. Hank Aaron home run record. Home run king. All time. Whew, and that ends that order. That order was $20.34 after the discount, coupon discount. All right. Next, we got a single card order of the 75 Carlton Fisk, and that's in bag 412-53. So let's find 412-53 and pull it out real quick. 412-55, 54, 53. There's the Fisk. Put him there. The next one is a 1976 Jim Palmer, 413-5-1. 413-5-1. Yeah, what's this one again? 413-5-2. 413-5-3. This is 413-5-1. Out of this one, we are going to need the Jim Palmer from 76. So 77s. 76, Jim Palmer. Where's he at? All the way in the back. Yep, there he is. Jim Palmer. Near the back. All right. Are there any other orders? Let's see. What do we got here? After the Palmer, we've got another coupon order. So let's pull that out. We got the 77 Seaver Ryan strikeout leaders. We've got the 77 rookie pitchers with Dennis Martinez. We've got the 77 rookie outfielders with Jack Clark and Lee Mazzilli. We've got the 77 Topps Steve Garvey. So 413.51, 413.51, 413.51, 413.51, all in the same bag. So let's snatch them up and get them out. $413.51 should be here. 413.51, yes sir. All right, we need the strikeout. Oh, right there it is on front. So we top card, there they go. Then we need, again, they should be in hopefully in numerical order, but that's not how the orders flow. So yeah. And there's the Jack Clark rookie card. There's the Dennis Martinez rookie card. And now we need the Steve Garvey All-Star. And there's the Steve Garvey. That's not it. Steve Garvey All-Star. We must have passed it. There you go. Steve Garvey All-Star. Booyakasha. All right, that's that one. But we're not done yet. We've got more to get. We've got to get the 71 Ferguson Jenkins. 412.52. That'd be here. And we need the 71 Billy Williams. Same bag, right? Yep. So let's bring this up. Ferguson Jenkins. There's the Williams. There's the Billy Williams. There's the Ferguson Jenkins. We need more still. We need the 71 Giants rookie stars with George Foster on it. 412.53. So we'll grab it. Right here, right? No. 412.53. Yeah, it should be here. La 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 la. It's not there. $412.53, but definitely not here. Not that I can see. Not there. So, and it should have been here. Oh, it's 413. That's why. 413.53. That's here. All right. Foster rookie card right there. Giants. George Foster rookie card. Well, we're not done yet. Not complaining. Not complaining. We've got 73 Topps all-time total base leader, Hank Aaron. We've got a 76 Topps Brooks Robinson. We've got a 76 Topps rookie Willie Randolph. We've got a 76 Topps rookie Ron Guidry. And we've got a 76 Topps Ted Williams All-Star. Let's grab them. All right, 413.53. Here we go. Hank Aaron. There it is, Henry Aaron. Then we've got the 77, which is 413.51. Brooks Robinson. There's the Brooks. We need the Randolph rookie and the Guidry rookies. There's the Randolph rookie. Must have passed the Guidry rookies. Or did we? That might be in a different bag. 413.51. The other one is in 412.53. That's why 412.53. We need the Guidry rookie. There's the Guidry rookie. And then we need a Ted Williams. That's rent chair, Ted Williams. Whew. I have to go back and rehash some of these sales. So after that, that's it. So this last pull was $11.65 using the coupon. The George Foster rookie was $2.99. The Ted Williams was $1.69. Ferguson Jenkins was $1.69. The next order was $11, but with the discount was $9.48 because I used the coupon. The Jim Palmer was $2.99. The Carlton Fisk was $1.69. And then the one big order after that with the Ryan Record Breaker was $20.34 after the discount. The next order before that, I don't know if we covered this one up, but with the Vita Blue rookie card in it, very large order, and something else just sold. Very large order, and that sold for $22.38 after the discount. And then the Lincoln was $7.55 after discount. The Carlton, 68 Carlton was $6.67 after discount. The Billy Williams single card was $1.89. The Ron Santo, 68 Santo was $1.89. The next big order, which had the 70 Tom Seaver in it, was $9.62 after the discount. The order before that was $10.99 after discount for all the 71 cards and a couple others thrown in there. So, that's a recap of those sales, but as you probably heard in the background, more sales did drop. So we're going to bag these up and get them ready to go, because we're running out of daylight for shipping. All right, guys. Peace. We'll see you guys when we cash out the rest. Later. Hey everybody, how's it going? Boomslang here. Okay, it is still Monday, but it is now 8:45 p.m. on the 14th. This is video number 2 now. The rest of today's sales so far. So we've got a 1962 Topps Elston Howard. So we'll grab it. That's in 328.51. $328.51 right there. We'll drop that there. Next, we're going to have a 5-card order, and that is all 1982 Topps. Are they all in the same bags? 41254, 41254, 41254, 41254. All right, so we got a 5-card 82 Topps order, all from the same bag. 41254. 412, 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop you there. That's number 2. What else do we have? We've got a single card order, a 1969 Topps Walter Alston. That's in 412.51. So we'll grab it. 412.51 is right here. Thank you very much. All right, what's next? We have a football sticker. Lawrence Taylor. Let's see something real quick. All right, I can list another one too, because I got another one right there that can go up. But we're going to pull that one out of its bag. We're going to pull it out of its bag. That's in 1352. One of the early ones to go. What is it? 1352. These are twos. Oh, one's mature too low. There we go. 1352. Real skinny one, but that's it. There we go with that. We'll 1, 3, 5. 1. 3, 5, 1 is there. All right, that's that. Then we've got a 1971 Topps Tony Oliva. It's in 412.52. 412.51, so we got to get to 412.52. 412.52. Booyakasha. There we go. Then we've got a 1969 Topps. That's in drawer. That's in drawer 4, spot 6. So let's grab the Jim Brewer. 4, spot 6. Jim Brewer. What number is he? 241. Okay. Gonna have to look for him. Let's drag them all out. They may have gotten a little mixed up, maybe. I don't know. Gonna have to look him up. Meantime, I'm gonna put that in there. Separator. So let's find Mr. Brewer, shall we? Jim Brewer is card 241. I got 341. I need 241. How does it jump from? There we go. 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 All right, 241. There he is, Jim Brewer. Got him. Got him. All right, let's put these back. Come up with something different. I can't be playing around with this every time I take them out. Now the other one falls down. Dividers. Alright, that's that. Mr. Brewer. Alright. Next. We've got a Hideo Nomo. And that... Alright, so I bumped the pause button again. Anyway, so we got the Jim Brewer. I don't know when I paused it, but there's the Jim Brewer. And now we got the Hideo Nomo, and that's in 3952. $3952 is right there. Got it. That's the Nomo. After the Nomo, we've got a basketball card, and then that's it. So the basketball card is in 4251. 251. Right there. Booyakasha. All right. Now let's pull them, shall we? All right, so we got a basketball card of Reggie Theus, sold for $1.99. Card number 44. 30. And there he is, Reggie Theus. Set that there. We'll put that away later. Let's leave this one up. All right. Next is the Hideo Nomo, the 1995 Upper Deck SP Championship #1 Hideo Nomo. There's the Nomo. Okay. That sold for $1.79. I don't know why I listed it so cheap. Someone got a good card. It's dirt cheap. Really dirt cheap. That's like a $3 card. Anyway, there it is. Here's the Jim Brewer, and that sold for $1.99, and that's a very nice looking card for $1.99. Good deal. Ron Lindsay, good deal. Let's see, and then we've got the, Tony Oliva. I gotta let this guy know. All right, well, there you go. That's the Tony Oliva. Okay. All right, now we've got the Lawrence Taylor. There is LT. But I got a second one right here that can be listed already, so I'll work on that. Okay, that's that. The Tony Oliva sold for $1.69 because it is of lesser quality. The LT sticker sold for $1.99. Now we've got to pull out a 1969 Topps Walter Alston. There he is. Okay, there's the Walter Alston. The Walter Alston sold for $1.69 because it's in lesser condition than most cards, as far as I'm concerned. All right, now we've got the 5-card 82 Topps order. So let's pull that one out. We need 610 Ricky Henderson. Okay, oh, there's the Ricky. There's the Ricky. All right. Then we've got the 452 Lee Smith. All right, got the Lee Smith. We got the Johnny Bench, which is next. We got to find a Nolan Ryan, which is card number 90. And the Nolan Ryan record break or highlights card. So there's the Nolan Ryan. And there's the Ryan highlights card. And that takes care of that order. And the last one is the 62 Topps Elston Howard. Card 473. Which really means nothing when you got this few amount of cards. Right there it is. That sold for $1.69 because it's all creased up as well. All right. That's it, guys. Well, that's it for now. Till something else drops. We're going to lay them out for you, but y'all seen them already, so. All right, guys, there they are. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. Chicken grease. All right, guys, it's still Monday the 14th, and it's 9:53 p.m., and 2 more orders came in, so we're going to snatch them up and bring them out. And so 2 more orders came in. We're going to snatch them up and get them ready to go first thing in the morning, so let's get them. And I hate the pause button. It's right in a very bad spot. Anyway, the 1968 football number 23 Johnny Morris sold for $2.25, and the 2013 Panini Golden Age number 93 Gerald Ford President sold for $1.99. So let's grab them. 31051 4653. 4653. Booyakasha. And 3105. It was 31051. 31051, first one on the batch. Alrighty, there we go. Set them down there. And now let's pick them up and get them bagged up and ready to go. All right. So this should be the football card. There he is. Nice looking card. Johnny Morris. Chicago. The Bears. It's the Bears. All right. We got that one pulled. And now we need Gerald R. Ford. Card number 93 for presidents. There he is. Gerald R. Ford. Okay. That's those two. We'll get them packaged up and ready to get off to their own new collections first thing in the morning again. Put that on there. And grab on here. Flip it. There we go. There we go. go. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. Guys, it's Monday. It's 10:53 p.m. and some more orders dropped. So let's snatch them up and put them in a box and put them on an airplane. Anyway, let's grab them. So we've got 1969 tops, card number 7. It's in drawer 4, spot 6, and it was sold for $1.69. 69 tops, American League ERA leaders. $1.69. Drawer 4, spot 6, early card. I gotta figure out which one it is, because we have, right? Yeah, we have 2 of them. You have to see which one it is, so we have 2 of them. We'll see which one that is in a minute. Next, we've got a 1976 tops Jim Rice, and it's in 41351. Sold for $2.99. $413.51. And then we've got a 4-card order. Someone took advantage of the coupon, Mr. Altman. Thank you. So we've got a 1976 tops Steve Carlton in this same bag here. So we will, I believe it says 413.51, 413.51. So there you go. It's in there. We have a 69 Phil Necro. It's in 412.51. So we'll grab 412.51. 412.51. Thank you very much. We've got a 68 Norm Cash. That's in 412.51. So it's in that same bag I just got out. Then we've got a 79 Steve Carlton. It's in 123.52. Ooh. First month. $123.52, I believe it said. 123.52, yeah. Oops. 123.52. That's it right there. Pop that there. Close that up. All right, let's pull them out and let's go to town. All right, so we'll pull out the lefty, Steve Carlton. I don't see why Carlton would be in this bag, but he is. There he is. And there's only one, so yeah, that's it. Okay. That's the last kind of goofy card in that bag. Next is Norm Cash. Norm Cash is right there. Thank you very much, Mr. Cash. Phil Necro. See where he is. There's the Phil Necro. There we go. All right, what's next? After Mr. Necro goes a 76 Steve Carlton. Should be in this bag. Steve Carlton. No. There we go. There's Lefty. And then we need a Jim Rice. There's Mr. Rice. O'Roney. And then we need, might as well pull him. Drawer. Yeah, we got him in the drawer. We got to figure out which one it is. La la la. Says priest. Okay. I don't know which one it is though. A or B. I think it's A because it's got a little thing on his chin there. Yeah. So see how we got some marks on his jawline and cheek there, and a white spot there, and a white spot on his chin. Kind of matches right up with the card. So it's the A card is what was ordered. The B card doesn't have any of that spotting. So there you go. All right. Let's put this back. Let's get rid of that. All right. A card. Spread them out here for y'all to see, and then we're gonna shut her down and get them ready for shipment. There they are. All right, guys, there they are again. All right, guys, that's it. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. All right, guys, Boomslang here, back again. It's 11:15 p.m. I don't know if I talked about the prices of the sales, but for the 69 tops ERA liters was $1.69. The Jim Rice was $2.99. This set here, 4-card lot with the coupon was $5.39, and then we had another order drop, and that is this 1979-80 tops number 96 Rick Robbie, and it sold for $1.99, and it's in 4253. So let's go grab it, shall we? 4253. All right, let's grab Mr. Robbie, whatever. He is number 96, so 104. 91, 2, 3, 94, 95, 96. There he is. With the Boston Celtics. Celtics uniform looking all airbrushed in with the 3-leaf clover and all that stuff. And that's it. So we'll get that one sleeved up for you. And there we go. And we'll pop it in one of these card guards here, and we'll throw some tape on it. And that is it. That's it, guys. All right. We'll see if there's any more. If not, we'll see ya tomorrow morning with the new sales day. Peace. All right, guys, it is Tuesday, and orders came in overnight and this morning, so we'll get to that. One individual last night placed a 16-card order, and then a couple single cards after that, so we'll get to that in a minute. I just wanted to show you the outgoing mail today. All-time record, 24 orders going out. Peace. Hey guys, Boomslang here. It is Tuesday afternoon. It is close to 1:40 p.m. now, and I got the weekend and yesterday's mail out. So let's like Sunday's mail and Monday's mail was sent out this morning. So we had some overnight sales come in, and this is a 16-card order. We're just gonna skim through it real quick, let you look at them, see what all was purchased in this order. And that's it. So 16 cards, sale price after the discounts, $26.52. So let's get through and let's start pulling them. a quick look, it looks like 412-5-1, 412-5-2, 412-5-3. So we're going to grab those 3 bags to get started. So let's get rolling. 412-5-1, 2, and 3. So there we go. We got those. Throw a divider in there for all 3 of them. So that takes care of that clump of cards in this order. Let's see what else we got to pull. All right, we got a drawer 1, spot 3 for the 64 tops, Johnny Pesky. Johnny Pesky, what number is he? 248. 1. 215. 262, so it's in here somewhere, maybe. 253, getting close. And there he is, Johnny Pesky. And the card's in really good shape. It does have some minor creasing up there, but still. These all back in here where they belonged. That's the Johnny Pesky. Next we have 328-5-3, 328-5-3 for the last 2. So 328-5-3. $328.53 is way back here. There we go. Got a divider in there. All right, so that's everything for this order. Let's get them pulled and processed. All right, so we got the Johnny Pesky. Booyakasha. Johnny Pesky. We're going to look for the 1960 tops, number 287 Felipe Alou, and 1960 tops 305 Richie Ashburn. There's the Felipe Alou. And there's the Richie Ashburn. Very nice. Very nice. Now these cards came with different colored backs as well, variations. Those particular there, those 2 there are the gray backs, or what I'm going to call them. So let's sleeve these guys up. Get it in there. There we go. Thank you very much. Again, these are creased cards, but whatever. Customer wants them. Mine is not to argue. Mine is just to fulfill the orders. All right, so now we need 412-5-1. 412-5-1. We need 68 Yaz. All-Star. And there it is, 68 Yaz. Got it in there. We need 69 Juan Marichal. There it is, Juan Marichal. We need the 69 Pirates rookies. And there they are, right there with Mr. Al Oliver. We need the 69 Orlando Cepeda. There he is, Hall of Famer, by the way. We need the 69 Joe Morgan, Hall of Famer. Rest in peace, Joe. I met him at the Philly show, or saw him at the Philly show. I didn't get to meet him. He got sick and left early. All right, we need 1970 Topps Phillies rookies. So let's look for them. There they are. With Denny Doyle and Larry Bowa. I never even noticed that about that card. Larry Bowa's rookie card. There you go. I need the 70 Topps Don Sutton. And there he is, Mr. Sutton, Hall of Famer, you might add. And then we're switching bags. We are going to bag 2, I would imagine. And get these in there. Come on, cooperate. There you go. There we go. All right. Right there on top, someone likes Larry Boa, so we put Larry Boa. Pull him out as well. Mr. Larry Boa. We need a 72 Joe Morgan. So there's Mr. Joe Morgan. We need a 75, switching bags. 75. Dave Winfield. There's Mr. Winfield's card. We need 74 Pops Stargell, Willie Stargell, 74. If I didn't get that bullet, maybe they had that one already. There's Pops Stargell. And we need a 75 Dave Parker. There's Parker. And we need a, last one is a 76. 76 Rod Carew. There's Mr. Carew. All right, that's that order. I'm gonna have to get out more penny sleeves because this pack is finished already. Get the sleeve up a couple more cards, and then we're gonna have to open up another pack of penny sleeves. So there's those 3. Reaching across the camera. There's more penny sleeves. Yep, messenger notification. I'll have to check that in a minute. And the last 3. There we go. So that's that order. Now let's move up and get to the next couple orders. So the 16 card order is done. Let's cover the rest of these orders now, shall we? We need a 74 Pete Rose, which is in the bag right here. 74 Pete Rose. So let's pull Pete out of there. Different bag, sorry. Here we go. There's Mr. Pete Rose. Okay. We need a 77 Willie Stargell. 77 Willie Stargell and a 75 Dick Allen. So let's grab them. Where's the 75 Dick Allen? 413. Oh, it's in a 413 bag, that's why. Okay. So let's get the 77 413s. So we got to get 2 more bags out. 413 5 2, 413 5 1, 413 5 1. So the last 3 cards are coming out of different bags, so we'll have to snatch them up. That's the Willie Stargell, the Dick Allen, and the Babe Ruth card. So let's grab them. Four 13, 5 1 2. Just grab all 3. Get it over with. Put them back in later. All right. So we need the 77 Willie Stargell. There's Pop Stargell. We need the 76 Babe Ruth while we have this out. There's the Babe. And then we need a 75 Richie Allen. There it is, Richie Allen. It's a cool card. Cool looking card. It's like an in-action photo. It's like just pretty cool overall. It's wearing a helmet while playing in the field, which, you know, no one did back then. So, and he's playing first base. And he swung a heavy bat. A heavy bat. All right, we'll get these out of here. We'll line up the orders now. Get all these bags out of the picture. Line up all the cards that are ordered. Somewhat. So y'all can see the final tallies here. There we go. Good enough. All right, real quick. Final tally of cards. There we go. Now the Pop Stargell sold for $2.99. The Richie Allen sold for $2.99, and the Babe Ruth sold for $2.99. So there you have it. Boomslang signing out saying peace, everyone. See you in the next one. All right, guys, it's still Tuesday the 15th, and it's 5:35 p.m. Another order dropped a little bit ago. I just in no hurry to get it because, well, the mail already came through. So we're done mailing for the day, shipping for the day. They did their last pickup at the post office. It was at 5 o'clock, so we're done. But we will pull this out and we will get it ready to go in the morning. And it's 1967 Topps, card number 165, Cleon Jones. It's in 325-5-3, so let's grab it. $325-3. And this is part of that $150 lot purchase that I made off of Art. So we're still selling that stuff. We have a lot to sell. We've made our money back on that in duplicate now. All right, so we're looking for Cleon Jones. There he is, right there. Mr. Cleon Jones. Get him all set up and ready to go in the morning's mail. And there it is. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. Chicken grease. All right, guys, I was away all day Wednesday. Got home late Wednesday night. It is now 1:45 a.m. Thursday morning, but this is Wednesday's orders. So let's go over them real quick. A 2020 Panini Donruss Football card number 1. It is the parallel Patrick Mahomes II, and it is sold for $2.25. It's in 216-5-1. So let's grab it up. January, February's, nope, up to the 9th. 216-5-1. We're at there. Plug it there. That's that one. Next we've got a 69 Boog Powell. It's sold for $1.69. It's in 412-5-1. So let's snatch it up. 412 51 is right there. Snatch it up. All right, next is a 93 action-packed All-Star Gallery Series 2, number 137, Gil Hodges, sold for $225, and that is in drawer 1, spot 1. Right here. Small stack, so will not be hard to find the Mr. Hodges, so we're just going to run the whole stack out. Next is a 1960 Topps number 260 Rocky Colavito. It's a Power Plus for the Indians. And it is in 328.53. So let's snatch it up. 328.53. $328.52, $328.53. There it is. There's that. Let's grab this. Put it out there. Next one on the list is a 1965 Topps 505 Ray Culp. It's in drawer 4, spot 7. Spot 7. Right here, the 65 Topps. Small stack of them, so we'll just put them out here. All right, what's next? It's a three card order. All 69 Topps. They're in drawer 4, spot 6. And the 3-card lot sold for $5.07. So let's snatch it up and grab them. We've got a Johnny Callison, a Larry Haney, and a Tom Tresh B card. So let's snatch them up. Again, drawer 4, spot 6. That's this stack here of 69s. I'm gonna grab that whole stack out, set it right here, because we're gonna need more of them, I'm sure, before this order is done. All right, now we've got a 3, 4 card, 5 card order. So let's start. Well, they're all 1964 Topps. That's going to make it easy, I hope. Drawer 1, spot 3. Drawer 1, spot 3. 1, 3. 1, 3. And 1, 3. So they're all in drawer 1, spot 3. Cubs rookies. Bertie Tibbetts. Dennis Bennett. The man himself, Wally Unibrow Moon. And we have a Dave DeBuscher, the basketball player, played baseball too. So let's grab that stack of 64s. Drawer 1, spot 3. This is a bigger stack, so we're gonna have to grab them all out of there. All right, drawer 1, spot 3. Next is a 1-card order. It's a 95 Metal Universe number 11 Captain America Silver Flasher. And it's in 4-3-25-2. 4-3-25-2. Let's put these back a little bit. 4-3-25-2 is right here. Throw in a divider there. Put that there. The next on the list is a 71 Bobby Mercer 413.53. By the way, Silver Flasher sold for $3.99. The 64s sold for $9.25. And the Bobby Mercer sold for $4.99, and it is 413.53. 413.53. Last one right there. We'll grab it, put it there. All right. Next, we have a lot of 3. We'll go with the 7980 Topps Bob Lanier. It's in 4252. So that's 4252 right there. 4252. Bingo. Then we've got a 95 Classic Images Limited number 115 Curtis Martin, and that's in 3852. 3852. Right there. Put you there. Put you there. We also have a 93 Classic 4 Sport Drew Bledsoe, and that is in 223.53. 224. So 223.53 is right here. Throw a divider there so we can find you on the way back. Okay. And that 3-card lot sold for $5.77. Then we have a single card, a 7980 Topps Marcus Johnson, and that sold for $1.99, and that's in 4252. So I don't think we pulled that one out yet. 4252. Yeah, we have 4252s out. So we got that one out. And the next one is a 1976 Topps Thurman Munson, card number 650, and it's in 413.51. 413.51. 413.51. 413.51 is right there. The Thurman Munson sold for $2.25. It's off-centered. Then we have a 93 Action Packed All-Star Gallery Series 1, number 78, Bobby Shantz, and that's in drawer 2, spot 3. That's a big stack, so we're going to try to pull just card number 78. So let's see if we can find 78. Take this one out. 33. So we got 78. There's only 84 cards in the set, so maybe. Come on, what do we got here? 60. No, 67. Jeez Louise. There he is, Bobby Shantz. Booyah Kasha. And I think I'm all out of Bobby Shantz now. The algorithm on Bobby Shantz card for me has run its course, I believe. I don't think I have any more right now to put out. All right, next we have a 95 Pinnacle Club Collection, number 80, Boomer Esiason. By the way, the Bobby Shantz sold for $1.99. This Boomer is in 223.53, and it sold for $1.79. So 223.53 is already out, so that's good. And then we have a 92 Impel Olympics card. I didn't space between Olympic and cards. Anyway, 92 Olympic Hopefuls, card number 31, Lance Armstrong. It's in 4155. 4155. Mr. Lance Armstrong. Okay, next. We're getting to the end now, guys. We have a 2-card order, and they are both from 2017. 2017 Topps Chrome UFC UMRR Ronda Rousey. UFC Museum, and it's in 4552, and the other one is card number 98 and is in 4552. So let's see, 4552, it's right there. And there's Miss Ronda Rousey right there. All right, woo. All right, guys, that is a big order, and that's what happens when you're away for a little bit and you start to fall behind. Yeah, so that's it. Let's pull out the Ronda Rouseys. Since they're right here, we'll go from the top down. So Ronda Rousey right there. That's that one. And the other one is Ronda Rousey right there. So that's that order. I don't think I have any Ronda Rouseys left. I got Chuck Liddell's, and nope, all my Ronda Rouseys are gone. They are gone. Popular fighter Ronda Rousey, and a like a YouTube personality as well. So that's the Ronda Rouseys, and the Ronda Rousey card sold for $10.24. The Lance Armstrong card sold for $2.25, and that's right here. Lance Armstrong right on the cover here. We'll pull out old Lance and get him. That's my second Lance Armstrong card that I've sold since putting these out. So let's do this. There's Lance. All right, we got the Boomer, which is in 223.53. 223.8. 223.53 right here. All right, so we got the Boomer Esiason we got to pull out of here. Where you at, Boomer? There he is. Boomer Esiason. Says Jets, but he's it's a rookie replays, and he's in a Bengals uniform. Okay. I'm going to put this back here because we're going to be digging in there again. All right, the next card is the Bobby Shantz. So Bobby, there you go. I'll put you there, you there. All right. Hold on there, guys. After Bobby goes to Thurman Munson. Thurman Munson's in 413.51. 413.51 is the Thurman Munson. And there's the last card. All right, Thurman Munson. He is off center as noted in the description. But the price is right at $2.25 because you probably pay $5 or more for that card. Normally, if it's in better centered quality. All right, the next one is the 7980 Topps Basketball of Marquez Johnson. And that is in 4252. 4252. So here's the Marquez Johnson card. Card number 70. So let's go to the back. 70 is right there. Good find. Quick find. There's the Marquez Johnson. We'll just put that right there. And put you in your sleeve, Mr. Johnson. Thank you very much. Get in there, my friend. There he goes. All right, now we got the Bledsoe, Curtis Martin, and Bob Lanier order. So the Bledsoe is in 223.53. Right here, this one again, so it's back in here, 223.53. That is the Bledsoe Classic 4 Sports. Right there it is. Oops. That one back. There's the Bledsoe. He is getting a little hawking to his card, but apparently that happens to the Chrome cards after a while. They hawk out. All right. Next one is Curtis Martin, and that's in 3855. 3852. 3853. 3855. Try it again. 3852. 3853. And he is in 3855. So I didn't grab that bag. 3855. All right, let's go grab 3855. No, we did not. 3855. We didn't grab it. So there it is. Got it now. 3855. Curtis Martin. Classic Images Limited. Card number 115 in the set. Oh, boom, boom, boom. There you go. Curtis Martin. I'm sure we only have one card that's a thick card. So there he is. Curtis Martin. And yeah, it's thicker than usual card or normal card. All right. We'll throw this back in here. That there. And the Bob Lanier is in this stack again. So let's get Mr. Bob Lanier. He is card number 58. There he is, Bob Lanier. I think once touted as the man with the largest foot, largest sneaker size in the NBA. Okay, and there's the Bob Lanier. All right, next we got the 71 Bobby Mercer, and that's in 41353. 41353. Bobby Mercer. Gonna be in the back because it's a high number, like 630. Boom, last card in the set. Or in the bag, anyway. Not in the set, but in the bag. All right, after that, we've got the Metal Universe, 95 Metal Universe. It's in 4352. 4352 is this one right here. Captain America. That's not the one. Here it is. That is the didn't say if it's card number 11. This is card. No, that's not it. Hold on. Though it looks like it. Let's make sure. Come on, Holograms of Fame. Speed. What's the card number? 2311. 11, but it didn't say if it's A or B. Dang it. So, why didn't I put A or B there? Doesn't matter. They're both the same. They're both the same. Same condition. Just give them the A card. Yeah, just give them the A card and get it over with. We'll stick this one in the front. There we go, that's that one. All right, after the Captain America goes the 5-card 64 lot. So we're gonna go with 469, 462, 396, 353, and 247. So we're gonna start with 247, Mr. Dave DeBuscher. To 39. There he is, Dave DeBuscher. Now I'm gonna figure out which one they wanted. So let me blow this one up and let's see. Let's do a look. See, that one's got dinged up corners. You got this little creasy thing going there. So it scratches on the front and stuff. This is it. It's got the scratches on the front. That's it. So it gets the A card. And it says A. I'm sorry. It says A right there. So we're good. All right. If I had read it a little bit better, I'd have seen that it was the A card. All right. Next is the Wally Moon. Wally Moon is 353. $338. $353. Wally Moon right here. Wally Moon, the man with the most awesome unibrow you've ever seen. It tops Don Mossie's ears even in awesomeness. All right, next is Dennis Bennett, 396 for the Phillies. Dennis Bennett has, they want the B card. So there's the B, not the C. Okay, and then 462, Bertie Tibbetts. $457, there it is. Bertie Tibbetts. And then the Cubs, which is right next to that, the last one right there. And the Cubs. I'm all out of sleeves, so I got to get another sleeve. Okay, pull a couple out, so I'm here. All right. That's that. Next is a 69. So I think we're done with the 64s. Put them back. '64s were in drawer 1, spot 3. Okay, that takes care of them. We need 69 tops. Johnny Callison, 133. $116. There he is, Johnny Callison. Only one card, so that's the one. Marked up as being creased and stuff, so it's just messed up on the front. All right. Next is the Larry Haney 209. $203. Where's he at? There he is. 209, Larry Haney. All boogered up, but corner, like creased corners, no, dog ears, whatever. Next one is the Tom Trash B card. There you go. So that takes care of that 3-card order. The next one is a 65 tops. Number 505, Ray Culp. So we're going right to the back. We only have one Ray Culp. That's him right there. So there's Ray. Put the 69s here. I think we're probably might be done with them. All right, we got a 1960 tops, number 260. And that's in 328.53. 328.53. Card 260. Bingo. There it is, 260. Just leave it up. All right, and the next one is the Gil Hodges from the Action Packed All-Stars, number 137 or up to 127. So 137 is Mr. Gil Hodges right there. Let's leave him up. Get him on his way. All right, next is the 1969 tops of Boog Powell, card number 15. Oh, you know, he's not here. He's in a bag then. He's in 412.51. 412.51. Mr. Boog Powell. Right there he is. Mr. Boog Powell. Okay, after Boog Powell, we go to football. Switching gears a little bit here. And from vintage to modern-ish type cards. So we want 2020 Panini Patrick Mahomes. That's not it. That's not it. So I picked up these Patrick Mahomes at a card show. I got them for like, I don't know, like $1 a piece or something like that. In a $1 box. So, figured why not? Maybe I can flip them. Where's it at? That's not it. Here it is. So the person wanted the variation one. So this is the base. And you can tell because this is the Donruss logo here is in black. The variation obviously is even a different photo. But the Donruss logo is in red. And so that's it. They wanted this one. They got it. All right. Got maybe one more to go. I'll check that out here in a minute as soon as we get these filed away again. All right, then we've got, I've already packed this one up. Yeah, so this is one that I was able to get up. Yeah, yesterday, day before yesterday now. All right, guys, so that is it. Woo, another long video, a long recording session. 31 minutes, oh my God. But all the cards are out. They're all there on the stack. We got to get them all packed up and ready to go first thing in the morning. So Peace, everyone. We'll see you guys in the next one. Hasta la vista, baby. Everybody, Boomslang here. It is Thursday. It is 10:45 a.m. And we had some sales come in early morning. And then we had some come in later on in the morning. So here we go. We're going to pull these, get these ready to go in today's mail. The first one is a 1967 Philadelphia football card. Number 184, Len Haas, and that sold for $2.25. That's in 310.51. So let's go snatch up 310.51. Ah, right here on the end, 310.51. Right off the old bat. Next one is 1975 Topps Baseball. It is number 180. It is Joe Morgan, All-Star, and it's in 413.52. So let's grab 413.52. 413.51. 413.52. And the third one for now is a 1979-80 Topps number 93 Robert Parrish. It's a basketball card, of course. Nickname was the Chief, I believe. And it's in 4253. 4253. All right, 4253. All right, guys. Let's get these babies pulled and packaged and ready to go. All right, so now we're going in reverse order because this is what it worked out. Robert Parrish, card number 93. 101, so there he is, the Chief. Playing for the Warriors now. The Robert Parrish card sold for $2.25. It is part of the $150 lot that I got off of Art a while ago. So next is the Joe Morgan 75 Topps Baseball, and it sold for $2.99. So that's fine. Tiny Joe Morgan, and there he is, Joe Morgan. The Joe Morgan card sold for $2.99, but it came from the lot I bought like a week ago or so, more than a week ago now, I guess, off of a guy named Chris I met on Facebook Marketplace. And guys, Facebook Marketplace is a pretty good resource if you're looking for cards and stuff like that. And then this Len Haas. And there he is, Len Haas of the Washington Redskins. And that one, again, sold for $2.25. And it was part of a lot I bought. I think this was also part of the stuff I got from Art for $150. But I'm not sure, I wasn't tracking it back then, so I didn't mark it, identify it like I do now. So I don't know. But anyway, 4253, put this back right here. Put this back right here. And this one goes back right there. Thank you very much. Alright guys, I get rid of my drink. I was up late last night packaging up that stuff from yesterday and the day before, actually. So let's start getting this all together. Here's this. We got to sleeve up these two. Joe Morgan is sleeved up. And that's Robert Parrish. All right, guys. That's it. We'll get them wrapped up and ready to go. Peace. See y'all in the next one. All right, guys. It's still Thursday, the 17th. It is basically 8 p.m. And we did have some more sales trickle in. So let's go ahead and round them up. So the first one is a 1971 Topps Bobby Grich. And then the next one is a 1970 Topps Willie Stargell. And then we have a 1971 Topps Norm Cash and a 1970 Topps Lou Piniella. Customer took advantage of the coupon, buy 3, get 1 free. So the numbers on there are $12.84 after discount. So let's gather them up. Let's see. 412.51, 413.53, 413.52, and 413.53. So we got 3 bags to get for 4 cards. $12.52, don't remember. All right, we'll grab those 3. We'll figure out the logistics of everything after that. All right, let's round these up. Again, we had 413.53, 413.53, 413.52, 413.52, not the 1. 52. I think there's a 5-1. Hey, there's a 5-1, 5-2, 5-3. So I gotta get 1 more back. Okay. There we go. All 3. I'll throw another one in there just for gee whiz. All right, so there's that. Next, we've got single card order. It's a 1977 Topps Star Wars C3PO, card number 2B for some reason. And it is on 1/17/52. January 17th. (1/17/51), 1/17/52 is right there. We'll throw that in there. Get the Star Wars cards out. All right, what is next? We've got a 7980 Topps basketball. 4252. 4252. 4252. Right there. Throw a divider up. Booyakasha. All right, any more after that? Let's see. Yep, we got 1 more. We've got a 1981 Topps Tim Raines rookie card, 412.55. 412.55. Nope, 412.55. 412.55. Throw another one in there. Why not? All right. That's everything accounted for. Let's go ahead and start unbagging and repacking them. Let's get rid of my drink. Right, man. Get that out of here. All right, so we're going to get the Tim Raines card out first. Tim Raines, what number is that? It is card 479. $4.79 right there. Booyah Kasha. Tim Raines sold for $1.99. Thank you very much. That came from the Chris lot. I bought off of Chris for $225. So there's one. Next one is the Michael Thompson 7980 Topps basketball card number 63. Right there he is. There's the Michael Thompson. Next is the C3PO card. Right there it is on top. I don't know why it says 2B, but I only have one, so that must be it. Yep, that's it. Surprised the stickers haven't sold yet, but that's it right there. C3PO. Okay. Next is the new Panella, 1970 Topps new Panella, 41251, 41252. I don't have a 41251. I got. All right, I'm picking out the wrong ones. 41251. There we go. Now I got the right one. Let's see. 41251. Mr. Lou Pinella. Booyah Kasha. Sweet Lou Pinella. Put that there. Snatch this up out of here. Quickly. Boom. All right, next one is the 1970 Topps Norm Cash. That's in the 41353. 41353. Mr. Norm Cash. Booyah Kasha. Norm Cash. Gotcha. Okay. We need the 41352. 41352. We need the Willie Stargell, 1970 Topps. And Wilbur Stargell. And there he is. Willie Stargell. Booyah Kasha on that one. All right, we need 1971 Topps Bobby Grich, 41353, 41352, 41352, 41252, 41251, 41353. Okay. And there's Bobby Grich right there. that's that. Okay. So, let's put these all together. We need, that's it. So we got all of them now. So the Bobby Grits 41353. 41353 came from Chris. The Willie Stargell 41352. 41352 came from Chris. All right. The Norm Cash 41353. 41353. Got it, Chris. And the 41251 came from Chris. So that whole lot comes off of the 225. So we'll round all this up and take a photo of it for you guys, and then we're gonna sign off because we got to get these ready to go out first thing in the morning. So here we go. And there they are, guys. So, peace. We'll see you in the next one. All right, guys. Hey, it's Friday the 18th. I had one order cancellation. I guess it's a good thing I didn't rush to get this one out and print any of the shipping and all that out. So, no reason given, just buyer wanted to cancel. So, okay. I approved the cancellation. Everything's going through. So that's it. So Mr. Len Haas will go back into the inventory and be back up for sale. So now let's just go back to orders awaiting shipment. So we lost one order, but we had more overnight and early this morning, so let's just get back into it. All right, so we've already packaged up and got the Joe Morgan ready to go. We've got the basketball ready to go. We've already got some of these up. This one's ready to go. The Star Wars is ready to go. Another basketball. Yep. And then the Tim Raines rookie card. So basically, we just got to add a couple more. We've got a 1986 Topps, number 21, Steve McMichael. It's in drawer 4, spot 3. So let's grab it. 4, spot 3, Steve McMichael. What number was he? He was a low number, 21. So he's going to be right here in the front somewhere, hopefully. Let's see what we got. I didn't want to goof them all up. Man, it's real early. That's card 50, 35, 32, 31, 24. There you go. Steve McMichael. Beautiful card. Centering is really nice. Slightly off center, but still. Very nice card. Corners are great on that. And now if I can get these back in here without goofing them up. There we go. All right. So that's the first one, Steve McMichael. Second one is a 1986 Topps 1,000-Yard Club, number 25, Stump Mitchell. By the way, the McMichael Steve McMichael card sold for $2.10, and the Stump Mitchell sold for $1.69, and that's in 111.51. 111, 13. 111.51 is here. That one's getting low. Yeah, that 111.51. That's definitely not right. Hold the phone. 111.51. And I've got 111.51. It's all yeah, not a good number there. That's not nice, not good. Is it 110.51? Nope, not that. Well, that's gonna make it this a little more interesting. It's in here. We may have to go back and dig for that one. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to dig for that one there because that skew is definitely not right. 111.51. Not good. All right, so we're gonna pass over that one. We'll go to the next one. It's a 4-card order. Took advantage of the coupon. So let's pull them out. 412.53, 413.51, 413.51, and 413.51. So 412.53 and 413.51. 412.53 is there. 413.51 is there. Okay. And this 4-card lot sold for $8.73 after discount. And then we have a Ferguson Jenkins on 413.52. So let's grab Fergie Jenkins. 413.52. 413.52, Ferguson Jenkins. Alrighty then. That should be it, with the exception of trying to find that 1,000-yard rusher Stump Mitchell card from 1986. So let's take this Dan Hampton, or Steve McMichael, sorry, Steve McMichael. Sleeve it up, there it is. All right, Ferguson Jenkins. $1974 Topps Ferguson Jenkins. And there it is. Pretty nice looking card. All right, Ferguson Jenkins right there. Pretty nice looking card, if I say so myself, and I just did. Let's get in there. All right, there's Fergie Jenkins. Fergie Jenkins sold for $2.99. All right, now we got to get the 412.53. We got to pull out a 77 Gaylord Perry. 77 Gaylord Perry. All right, there he is, Mr. Perry. Mr. Gaylord Perry goes right there. All right, set you over there. And this bag here has got the other 3 cards. The 77 George Foster, 77 Raleigh Fingers, and the 77 George Brett Record Breaker. So let's find them all. There's their George Brett Record Breaker. There's the George Foster All-Star. And we need the Raleigh Fingers is right there, Raleigh Fingers. All right, that's that from that bag. Let's sleeve these 3 up. Then we'll package them up and we'll get them on their way. On their way. Got to find that Stump Mitchell yet. All right, guys, so here's where we are with this. When I find a Stump Mitchell, I'll do the review on that as well. But there they are. This is one order, that's an order, and that's an order. There we go. All right, guys, peace. We'll see you in the next one. All right, guys, I think I found the bag. That was the Stump Mitchell. It should have been 211.51. I see I have some 1,000-yard clubbers right here on the front. So we're going to open this up and see if it's there. Hopefully it is. And problem solved. So let's find out. There it is, Mr. Stump Mitchell. So, that is that. Problem solved. Okay. Now I can get these guys out. Peace, everyone. See you in the next one. Hey guys, Boomslang here. Hey, it's still Friday. It's 10:51 excuse me, a.m. And while I was packaging up this last set of orders, I had this Dave Kingman 72 Topps card drop. It sold for $2.99, so let's grab it. As a matter of fact, it's still in, I believe, no, I got 12.53. It's a 13.53. Yeah, so I got to get it out of the filing cabinet. 13.53. Here we go. And it's a 1972 Topps Dave Kingman. So let's snap it up. There it is. 1972 Topps, Mr. Dave Kingman. Penny sleeve. Card protector. There. Come on, tape. Talk to me, tape. All right, tape here. And that'll be it. We'll get it in the mail to go out with the rest of these today. Peace, everyone. We'll see you in the next video. Hey guys, it's Saturday morning. It's 8 a.m. and we need to grab Friday night's orders, and I think we had one from Saturday morning already. So let's start grabbing them. So the first one is a 2-card order. They're both 79.80 Topps. One is 106 Charlie Scott, and the other one is 110 Nate Archibald. They're both in 4253, so let's go grab them first. 4253. 4253. I got a shadow. Hold on. Got shadow. 4253 right there. Booyah Kasha. Next one is a 63 Topps checklist cards, all inked up. It's on 315.57. 315.57 right here. Drop that there. And there it is on the back. Next, we have a 72 Topps Raleigh Fingers, and it's on 413.53. 413.53 is the last one in the row. Okay. Next one is a 64 Topps, and it's in drawer 1, spot 3. It is card 38, Jim Wynn, the toy cannon. So, drawer 1, spot 3. Here's drawer 1, spot 1. Jim Wynn, the toy cannon, is card number 38, so it's going to be up here in the front somewhere. More than likely. Yeah, 65, 39, 38. Put these back for now. Grab Jim Wynn, the toy cannon, out. There he is. It's the only one we have, so that's that. Okay. Next is 1975 Topps. It's card 312, Nolan Ryan and Carlton Fisk. It's in 413.52. 413.52. So 413.52. Here. We'll throw a second one in there, because why not? All right, after that, we have a Garbage Pail Kids. It says Apple Corey, and it's in 3751. 3751. Mm-hmm. 3751. There we go for Apple Corey. Next we have a 2004 Leaf Rookies and Stars, number 50, Deion Sanders is in 3551. 3551. 3551. Right down. And then we have a 1972 Topps Dodgers Rookies, Bill Buckner card, I believe. Charlie Huff card, sorry. Charlie Huff. And it is in 412.52. 412.52 is right here. 412.52. And I think the last one, yes, the last one so far is a Garbage Pail Kids Jolted Joel, and it is in 323.53. 323.5253. 323.53. All right, drop that in there. Alrighty then, let's get these babies pulled and clean up my mess here a little bit. Get these babies pulled and get them all set to go. Alright, we'll start with reverse order. Garbage Pail Kids. Jolted Joel. That's the guitar player. He's the guy that's on the one that's on the posters or the puzzle that you put together. And there he is, Jolted Joel. Jolted Joel sold for, if I can get this bag working again. Jolted Joel sold for $2.99. $2.99. Next one is a 72 Topps Dodgers, the Dodgers Rookies. That sold for $1.69. Oh, right there it is. 72 Dodgers for $1.69. Next one is going to be the Deion Sanders 2004 Leaf Rookies and Stars. Oh, let's see. Where is Mr. Deion? There he is. For the Baltimore Ravens. Wearing number 37. Not his traditional number, which was 21, so maybe someone already had 21? Don't know. All right, next is another Garbage Pail Kids. It is Apple Corey. There he is, Apple Corey. Okay, after Apple Corey, we have the 75 Tops Ryan and Carlton. I haven't been talking about the prices of these things, so I'm going to go back and recap the prices. So let's do that real quick before we get too far ahead of ourselves. All right, so the Ryan and Carlton card, the 75 Tops was $3.99. The Apple Corey was $1.69. Deion Sanders was $2 even. The 72 Tops was $1.69, and we did the $2.99 on the Jolted Joel. So now we're all up to date. Let's get to the next one. So the next one is this Jim Wynn, the Toy Cannon, 64 Tops, and it sold for $1.69. Start putting these on that way. All right, after that we had the 72 Tops Raleigh Fingers, and it sold for $2.99. And there it is, $2.99 for the Raleigh Fingers. Back in again. Come on, talk to me, Goose. There we go. I didn't put these guys back. Let's put them back while we have them out so we can get crack-a-lacking on all this stuff. There we go. Booyah, past that. All right, next is the 1964 Tops checklist. 63 Tops checklist, sorry. And that was right on the very back card here. So let's just pull it out. Well, it might have been a different one. Hold on. It's checklist number 5th series checklist. 5th series checklist. That's not it. So I have 2 of them here. A third. Right. Oh no, this is it. This is it right here. I only have one. Booyah Kasha. Yeah, there's a 3rd series checklist, so not it. And now if I can get the back in there, there we go. All right, so that's not it. And now the last one is the 79-80 Tops basketball. We have 106 and 110. There it is. Charlie Scott and Tiny Nate Archibald. All right, so that's everything pulled. Get another sleeve out, sleeve up these basketball cards. And get the, there we go, penny sleeves open. All right, guys, that's it. We'll do a pass over, a flyby, and then we'll get them sent out into the mail. So here's our flyby. And that's it. Peace, everyone. See you in the next one. All right, guys, it's Saturday. It's 11:50 a.m. And we had one more sale so far today. It's a 1966 Tops 104B Alex Johnson trade statement on the back. It is card B. It sold for $3.25. So let's grab it up out of it. $3.23.51. Let's grab it. $3.23.51A. Yeah, that's all we have. Where's the $3.23.51? On A, B, C. So there is no We're going to go with this one. It's got 1966 cards right there in front showing. Okay, so in the 1966 set, some of the cards, Bob Uecker is the most prominent one that had the trade statement versus no trade statement written on the back. So let's find this one here and see if we can show it to you. I hate it when these all sticking together. It's 104. Right there it is. Okay. Wrap these up. Alright, so what I mean is, there's the B card, by the way. So, down here at the bottom of this card, it happens to be on the bottom. Let's see if we can get it. If it'll focus. So if you look on the very bottom, focus, it says, it's not focusing for some stupid reason. But anyway, it says, Alex was traded to the Cardinals October 27th, 1965. That's the statement right down there. The other version won't have a trade statement there. Some cards have trade statements up here in the bio area. This one happens to be at the bottom. We're getting the B card is what was sold. So there it is, guys. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Hey guys, it's still Saturday. It's 1:35 p.m. Another order came across a little bit ago, and it's a 1978 Topps football number 333, rushing leaders Walter Payton and Mark Van Egan. It sold for $2.99, and it is in 125.1. So let's grab it up. $125.1 is right here. All right. All right, let's get her bagged up because the mail didn't come yet, so we can get this thing out and get it on its journey today. 125.1. Oh, let's see. We've got a hockey. We've got JR. We've got Riggins. And there it is, right there. Okay, let's get them on the road. Put this. Excusez-moi. Pardonnez-moi. Okie dokie smoky. There it is, guys, and we're getting her all packaged up and ready to go. Peace. See you guys in the next one. All right, guys, how's it going? Boom Sign here. Welcome to the channel. So, this is the final video for my weekly sales video. And we have the remainder of Saturday evening and night orders and into Sunday, all of Sunday's orders. So let's start pulling these and getting them packaged up. So number one is a 1991 Impel U.S. Olympic Hall of Fame card number 32, Dan Gable. Sold for $1.99. It's in 4725.1. So let's grab it up. For 64725.1 is right there. I'll throw you. There we go. Next is a 95 Fleer Ultra Babylon 5 card H4 Century Transport Holograms, whatever. It's in 4-3-25-1 or 4-3-25-3. 4-3-25. 4-3-25-3. Oh, they're out of order. 4-2. What the? Hold on. Oh, it's 4-1. Jesus, criminy. I don't know. I'm looking at 4-1-25-3. There we go. We'll load you into there. Much better. And that sold for $5.99. All right, next we got a Gary Bell, a 1960 topped Gary Bell, and that's in 328.54. 328.54. 328.54 is right there. Pop you in there. So that's done. Next one is a 2019 Bowman Terraso Ornelas Chrome Prospects Mojo Refractor Green, number 1099. It's in 315, 315.57. 315.57 is right here. 315.57. Going back to the Gary Bell, sold for $1.99, and it had some scuffing on the front. That's why it was so cheap. And then the Ornelas Mojo Project, whatever, Mojo Refractor Green, number 1099, was $15.99. And then we've got a 1973 Topps. All right, guys, sorry about that. I had to hit the pause button. My wife is sick, so I had to go take care of some stuff for her real quick. All right, so now we're back. And the next card is a 1973 Topps, number 471. All-time hit leader, Ty Cobb. It's in 413.53. So let's go find that one. 413.53. Sold for $2.99. There we go. Put the divider back there so we know we got one from there. Next one. Gotta get my mouse working again. Hold on. My mouse decided it to stop working. There we go. All right, the next one is a 1964 Topps, number 23, Chris Zachary, and that has a crease in it. And it sold for $1.69, and it is in drawer 1, spot 3. Drawer 1, spot 3. Low number card, Chris Zachary of the Colt 45. That's not him. Again, he's card number 23. We're up to 65, so it's like really down here. Right there, that's probably him. And there he is, Chris Zachary. All right. Again, this sold for $1.69 because of the condition. Was very not favorable of the card. All right, so that's that one. Let's continue. Next, after Chris Zachary, is a 1967 Topps, number 186, Met Mullers, Ed Cranepole, and Ron Swoboda, and it sold for $1.99, and it is creased as well. 325.53. 325.53. And there we go. Next is that sold for $1.99, in case I didn't say that. Next is a newer card. It's a Stadium Club, and for some reason I didn't put the year on there, but it's a Stadium Club number 17, Kevin Mitchell, Ring Raiders. It's probably from the early 90s, and it's in February 24th, 224.54. So we'll close this. 224.54. 4 is right down here. I didn't put the year on there. That's amazing. All right. Next one is a coupon purchase, and it sold for, after discount, $7.28. And so let's start from the bottom up. We got a 1978 Topps Dave Parker, and it's in 412.55. 412.55. Booyakasha. Gotcha. Next one is a 1970 Topps Hoyt Wilhelm, and it's in 412.51. 412.51. There's that there. Next one is a 1981 Pete Lecoq. It's in drawer 2, spot 1. Drawer 2, spot 1. Oof. All right, what number is Mr. Lecoq? He is card number 9, way in the front. So let's get the crack-a-lacking on him. There he is. Only one. Only one. So there's Mr. Lecoq. Next is a 1969 Topps card 420 Ken Harrelson. It's in drawer 4, spot 6. Drawer 4, spot 6. Ken Harrelson was card like 260, I think I said. 116. 420 or 240. All right. So let's get pulling these. A little too far. I don't know if I'm even showing you. I'm looking at the side of the cabinet, I'm sure. Right there he is. And there's only one, so that's the one. All right, closes that up. And I think that might be it for all the orders. Yeah, I think the rest are all Saturday orders. Well, it's late. It was late. But we'll pull that for a Saturday order. Let's just grab them all anyway. All right, so the next one is we'll start with late Saturday night, we'll say, yeah. Or late Saturday, whatever. Anyway, another one for the weekend sales. Card I had just put in. And it's a 97 Collector's Choice. Number 38 of 45, by the way. There's a 45 card set. It's the Wizard of Oz, Ozzie Smith, sold for $1.89. And it's in drawer 1, spot 5. Drawer 1, spot 5 is right here. And he's 38, so he's way in the back here somewhere. Ish. 17. 15. I got them in any kind of order now. I didn't think I would have put them in order. I didn't. So now I got to find them. There it is. Got him. Ozzie Smith. Part of the Big Show. It's Berman and Opperman, whatever. Dan Patrick and Keith Olbermann. Patrick and Olbermann, the Big Show set. It's a 45 card set. I actually had 43 of the 45, but didn't have the complete set. All right, next up, that sold for $1.89. Next up is a 1977 Topps, number 170, Thurman Munson, sold for $3.99. It's in 413.51. 413.51. 413.51. Right here. And we don't have any more dividers, so let me just grab some from here, I reckon. Toss them in there. I'll have to put tape or something on them so we can identify them. The Thurman Munson, again, sold for $3.99. Next up on the list is a 1972 Topps card 230. It's a World Series celebration on top of the world. It's a Pittsburgh Pirates winning. Sold for $1.69 because it was creased. And it's in 412.52. 412.52. Let's grab the 412.52. It's right down there. And we'll put this in between these guys. Okay, 412.52. Next is another coupon sale. It's after discount was $6.40. So let's grab them. Looks like they're all 67 Topps. No, but 64 Topps. Okay, we got 1964 Topps, 162 hitting area. Dick Sisler and Veda Pinson. Has creases in it. It was colored on. It's in drawer 1, spot 3. Drawer 1, spot 3. We'll pull these out. We want to find card 162. Oh, look at that. Right there it is. So it has, not a crease, but it has like a warp in it right here. Not a crease, but I called it a crease. And it's got some marking, scuffing on the back. So I let it go. Cheap. Because, you know, it was not of the best quality card, let's say. So she went cheap. Someone got a nice deal on that. All right, next is a 1967 Topps, number 266. It's Pittsburgh Power, or Pitt Power. Willie Stargell, Don Clendenin. It has a crease. It's in drawer 3, or it's in bag 325.53. 325.53. So 325.53. We already got it out. So there you go. Next one is in 325.52, and it is 67 Topps 109 Tribe Thumpers, Rocky Colavito, Leon Wagner. It is the card A. I think I already sold the card B on that one, but we'll see. 325.52. 325.52. There we go. And the fourth and final card is a 1967 Topps, card number 44, Joe Nuxall, 325.52. It's in the same bag we just pulled out, so we're good there. We don't have to go fishing that one out. Next is a 1981 Topps Pete Rose. It's in 412.55, and it sold for $2.99. 412.55 Pete Rose. 412.55 is already out, so we're good there. Next is a 1969 Topps. These might be Monday sales, so we're going to hold off on that. We're holding off on yeah. So we're stopping with the Pete Rose because that was the last one before I went to bed, and the rest are morning drops. So, all right, guys, there you go. Whew, now we got to pull them out for you. All right, let's pick them. All right, so we're going to have to go in reverse order as much as we can, but the Pete Rose is in a different bag, so we're going to pull out these guys, the Nuxall. There's the Joe Nuxall, youngest player to ever play in a Major League Baseball game at the age of 16 years old. He was pitching in the major leagues. They ordered the Tribe Thumpers was the A card. Okay, here's the A card, so there's the A Thumpers. All right, next was mouse. Next was Pirates, number 266, Pitt Power. What was that in here? 325.53. This is the 2 bag, so we're done with that. We got that one there, so we got to get the pit power one. But while we're doing this, let's leave this baby up and get it protected. All right, it's the pit power is in 325.53. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, did I not pull it? 325.53. I think I'm losing my mind here. 325.53, there it is. I'm not losing my mind. Pit power. There it is, pit tower. So that's that order. Okay, I'll put them there for now. That's that order. Bing, 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 bing. All right, we got with a Pete Rose. Might as well pull it before we get too far out of whack. Pete Rose was in the 412.55. Pete Rose in 412.55. And there he is, Mr. Pete Rose. Set that there. Sleeve up old Pete. There's old Pete. All right, then we got these guys. We got Pete. We got those, that order. We need the 72 Topps World Series. It was in 412.52. 412.52. The Pirates are celebrating. There it is. Okay. Then the Thurman Munson was in 413.51. 413.51 is the Munson. And there it is. Munson All-Star. Put that there. Look, old Thurman. Yep, I read. All right, next one is the Wizard of Oz. So there's that one. Then there's the next one is the order with the Ken Harrelson card, the Pete LaCock card, the Hoyt Wilhelm, which is in 412.51. 412.51. There's Mr. Hoyt Wilhelm. I think I said this in a video before, but I got to meet him at a card show at one of the casinos in Las Vegas when we were living out there years and years ago, decades ago, actually. All right, we need the Dave Parker, 412.55. Okay. 2, 3. Okay, so now we gotta find this one again. So 12.55. Gotcha. Okay, we need the the 78 tops. Dave Parker, All-Star. And there it is. So we're good there. Save up old Mr. Parker. Freshly minted Hall of Famer at that. Okay, the next order is the Stadium Club ring card of Kevin Mitchell. And that was in 224.54, which is put up second month. Oh, it's right there on the front too. There you go, Kevin Mitchell. It's from, like I said, I think the early 90s. Mid-90s, 1995. Well, there we go. That was an easy one to find. It was right there in the front. All right, next one is a Met Maulers, and that's in 325.53. $325.53 is this one right here. Met Maulers. We actually passed over it before. We should have pulled it out. I stopped at it. There it is, the Met Maulers. Okay, what's next? After the Met Maulers, we got this guy here, Chris Zachary. So there's Mr. Zachary. And then we've got to find the Ty Cobb all-time hit leaders, 413.53. 413.53. 1973 tops. And there it is, all-time hit leaders, Mr. Tyrus Raymond Cobb, I believe his middle name was. Tyrus R. Cobb. All right, now we got to find the Bowman of Ornelas Trisso Ornelas Mojo Refractor. And that was in 315.57. 315.57. 4 3s are not green. Okay, 3. Oh, maybe it's up there. That's 2. 315.57. Why didn't I grab that one? All right, let's go. 315.57. Don't have it. Let's grab it, shall we? I pulled it. It's somewhere yellow. It's 325. 325. That's green. Interesting. Huh. I'm gonna put that bag. Oh, it's right there on the bottom. Look, how many times you gotta look at it and not see it when it's right in front of your face? Right in front of your face, Mick. Wake up. Smell the coffee. Something, man. Dragging this thing out too long. All right. Let's get this one. Let's hope this one gets to the buyer this time, because the last time I sent one of these nice newer cards out, the buyer said it never got there. So, and he got all pissed off at me. Acted like I never sent the shit, even though it had tracking, and it just stop tracking. Not my fault, but he was pissed at me for some reason. Anyway, so here it is. It is numbered to 99. It is in green mojo. The numbering is on the front somewhere. Yeah, it's right underneath the Bowman. Hard to see it, but it's there. You can see the reflection of the gold. All right, so that's that one. Now we need a 1960 Topps Gary Bell. That was in bag 32854. 32854. Where you at, Mr. Bell? Come on, you're stuck there. That's not you. Card, oh, you're way in the back. There he is, Gary Bell. Sold. Too many bags going at one time here. What the heck? All right, now we need the Babylon 5 card 4153. 4153. Babylon 5. Right there it is, the Spaceship One hologram. Okay, put you there. Put you right there. Okay, next is, and the final one, is the wrestling one of Dan Gable, and that's in 4751. 4751. Mr. Dan Gable, who I believe he trained at the DuPont facility in Delaware, and actually, old man DuPont, or one of the DuPonts walked in and just shot him with a gun, killed him. Not sure what transpired there, what kind of altercation, but I believe that's how Mr. Gable died. Was being shot to death by one of his sponsors, someone who allowed him to come train at the facility, and you know. But anyway, all right guys, that's it. That's the stack. I gotta start packing them up, so we're gonna end the video here. There's the stack right there. Yeehaw. And now I gotta start packing them up and get them out in today's mail, so get off to their new homes. All right, that's it, everybody. Peace. We'll see you in the recap video. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Everything's packed up for the weekend. Saturday night and Sunday sales. All shipped and ready to go. There's 14 total going out this morning. And then we'll get working on the Monday sales, which are dropping. All right, guys. Peace. See you in the recap.